Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, proudly presents the South Union Township Sports Network today via tape delay from Schiffbauer Field. Here in Hutchinson, it's American Legion Baseball Regional 6 Championship Tournament action as Uniontown American Legion takes on Blackhawk American Legion. Hi, I'm Nick Barczyk with Jerry Dupay. We welcome you aboard for today's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vern, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV with Gary Smith and their fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay. We'll have the starting lineups in the first pitch coming up now, the national anthem on the South Union Township Sports Network. Our national anthem right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be back after this.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Your umpires for today's game, working first base. Cole Fellis.
For Blackhawk, their starting lineup: Tyler Robinson, Zach Zucchelli, Michael Turconi, Jared Woodward, John Nixon, Marco Borello, John Malagais, Carson Gray, and Trent Michael. That's for Blackhawk: Robinson, Zucchelli, Turconi, Woodward, Nixon, Borello, Malagais, Gray, and Michael. And for Uniontown, Troy Kiefer leads off at short, Travis Sankovic at second base, Hudson Novak, the center fielder, Derek Gaysbauer, right field, Ian Edenfield at first base. The DH is Mason McManus. The catcher, Chad Petrish. Josh Burns at third. Tanny Arminio in left for Uniontown here at Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. The lineup goes Kiefer, Sankovic, Novak, Gaze-Bauer, Edenfield, McManus, Petrish, Burns, and Arminio. And we're just about set for baseball. Beautiful day. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay back after this with the first pitch on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
In center field, number 11, Carson Gray.
Welcome back. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay set to go on the South Union Township Sports Network. And actually, Uniontown, the visiting team, they're going to bat first. That's a surprise. Blackhawk, certainly you would think, being the visitors here in Fayette County playing at Hutchinson, but the Legion saying that Blackhawks, the home team for this game, Uniontown will bat first, get the last at bat if need be in the ninth. And quickly, those lineups for the visiting Uniontown squad: Troy Kiefer, Travis Sankovic, Hudson Novak, Derek Gaze-Bauer, Ian Edenfield, Mason McManus, Chad Petrish, Josh Burns, and Tanny Arminio. And defensively for Blackhawk on the infield at third, Tyler Robinson. The shortstop is Marco Borello. Zach Zucchelli at second. The first baseman is John Nixon. Outfield left to right, Trent Michael, Carson Gray, and Jared Woodward. John Malaguy's the catcher. The pitcher is right-hander Michael Turconi. The battery, Turconi, Malaguy's. And the first batter for Uniontown will be the shortstop, Troy Kiefer. Number 5. And Uniontown in their reds, trimmed with gray and blue. Blackhawk in their whites, trimmed with yellow and green, looking a lot like Bell Vernon. But that's not the case. Blackhawk and Uniontown, the matchup, and we're set to go. Kiefer steps in against Turconi, and the right-hander kicks and comes home. The first pitch of the ball game is low for ball one. On a hot, humid day for baseball, temperatures reaching 90 today in the dead of July. Some clouds, but no rain expected, just pleasant conditions. If you like the heat and humidity, it's 1-1 to Kiefer. Sankovic, Novak, anyone reaches Gaze-Bauer for Uniontown, who is the visiting team here today at Hutchinson. 1-1. Off speed high, 2-1. Turconi gets the start for Blackhawk this afternoon. Kiefer ahead in the count. This one is grounded right side, and the second baseman has no play. It's a leadoff single to right for Kiefer. And he starts the first for Uniontown. That will bring up Travis Sankovic. Second baseman, number 1.
The second baseman, number 1, Travis Sankovic.
Sankovic comes up, takes his time getting both feet in the box, stares down at his third base coach. Now is set to go with one on and nobody out. Moderate lead for Kiefer being held on by Nixon. Squaring, Uniontown maybe employing some small ball already here in the top of the first. Turconi in the stretch. Comes set. Squaring again and popping that bunt up. The catcher has the mask off, and he will make the catch. Bobbled that one, but made the catch in fair territory. Pop out 2. 1 out, runner at first. So the bunt unsuccessful there by Sankovic, and it brings up Hudson Novak.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11, Hudson Novak.
Have to deaden that ball. That's what you get taught at a young age when you're bunting, and that one popped up, and now 1 out, 1 away for Novak. Center fielder number 11 waggles that bat high above his shoulder, off speed, 0-1. Uniontown, it's been an up and down tournament for them. Beating Robinson pretty badly earlier this week, but having their issues with Travis Holman, the star pitcher from Ambridge, and Uniontown will play again later on today with a win here against Blackhawk. Turconi comes set, and this, I guess, a pitch out. Doesn't work. 1-1. Turconi checks on Kiefer and throws over. A lot of chatter once again from that Uniontown dugout cheering on Hudson Novak, who bats with 1 on and 1 out. Breaking ball up and in for ball 2. Novak looks ready to send this ball on a ride. He's in that 3 spot for a reason. That's a fastball, a strike call, and the count's even at 2-2. Blackhawk coaches adjusting the infield defense as the 2-2's on the way, but a step off from Turconi. Comes set, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss and down on strikes. A rarity there. Hudson Novak striking out for the second out to bring up Derek Gaisbauer.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23, Derek Gaisbauer.
And as you may have heard, the cleanup hitting Gaisbauer, number 23, the right fielder, now has a man on with 2 out in the top of the first, scoreless. Off speed, right over the heart of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Uniontown doesn't want to waste the leadoff single. And the radar gun out again for us today. Throw over, not in time. As Turconi will work against Uhazy today. That's the pitching matchup. This one is smacked foul right side. 86 on the gun. We've seen some very impressive pitching, at least I have, in the games that I've been able to watch from this American Legion tournament. Travis Holman, the star, whose father Sean played some pro ball. He pitched a gem for Ambridge, shutting out Uniontown 8-0. Earlier on in this tournament. Now Turconi working. That one's just high. Taking with 2 strikes was Gaisbauer. That coming in at 84. Stretch, comes set, kicks and comes home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Uniontown once again. They leave a man on. Leadoff single erased. 2 strikeouts, no runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left through a half. Scoreless Blackhawk coming to bat on the South Union Township Sports Network.
left on base.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay back for American Legion Baseball. Bottom of the first, scoreless. Blackhawk coming to bat. They're the home team today, even though they're playing here at Hutchinson. And on the mound is Zach Uhazy, the right-hander for Uniontown. Will set their defense in a moment.
23, Tyler Robinson.
Uniontown stranding a runner on the top of the first and 2 strikeouts for their pitcher, Turconi. And the first batter for Blackhawk will be Tyler Robinson, left-hand hitting third baseman, number 23, against the right-hander Uhazy. Number 17, Uhazy cut his finger earlier on this week and could not play in the last game that Jerry and I broadcast of Uniontown's against Ambridge. He is set to go, though, to pitch today. He will not bat. The DH for Uniontown being McManus for Uhazy. Here comes the bottom of the first, and squaring and pulling back and taking strike one is Robinson. Robinson, Zucchelli, Turconi, Woodward, Nixon, Borello, Malagese, Gray, Michael. And we'll set the Uniontown defense later on this inning. The 0-1 is hit in the air to left field, and Herminio will go back on it a few steps and make the catch. That's Tanny Herminio. 2 pitches, 1 out.
The second baseman, number 1, Zach Zucchelli.
Herminio's in left and center. It is Hudson Novak, right fielder Derek Gaysbauer, third baseman Josh Burns at short, Troy Kiefer, second baseman is Travis Sankovic, Ian Edenfield at first. The battery is Uhazy and Petrish, Zach Uhazy, Chad Petrish. 1 away for Zucchelli. It's high. See how this game today plays out, whether we have a lot of zeros or the offense rules the day, but I've seen some really good pitching in this tournament. 2-0 to Zucchelli. Zucchelli, the second baseman, number 1. 2-0. Up and in quickly, 3-0 on the number 2 hitter. Taking all the way, 3-1. Kick and the pitch, that's a strike, and heading down to first was Zucchelli. He gets fooled. He's taken the first 5 pitches, and it's now 3-2. Sort of a late strike call by the home plate umpire so far today. Just a second or two late. That one inside for ball 4, just off the black, and a 1-out walk to Zucchelli. Their first base runner for Blackhawk brings up the pitcher, Michael Turconi.
Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Michael Turconi.
He's a left-hand batter. Throws from the right side, throw over, not in time. Throws over again, and that one may be a bit closer. Sliding back in was Zucchelli head first. At the knees, 0-1. This one is in the air to center field. Back on it is Novak. Keeps going back, circles around. He will go to his right and make the catch. And that is the second out of the inning. So 2 away, fly ball to the center fielder, Hudson Novak. 2 outs with a runner on for Jared Woodward. And just being told Michael Turconi, who's on the mound for Blackhawk today, going to Wake Forest. So congratulations to him. Winston-Salem, North Carolina will be a Demon Deacon. Saw a sample of his work in the top of the first and looked pretty good with 2 strikeouts. 2 fly ball outs here in the bottom of the first. This one grounded to third and past the third baseman. That one eats up Josh Burns in a left field. Now 2 on with 2 out. And a play that Burns could well have made as he went to his left, but not to be. That was Jared Woodward. Now the batter is John Nixon, the first baseman. And that will go as an error on Uniontown's Burns E5. So first and second, 2 away. First runner in scoring position so far today, either side. 0-1. Out of the stretch, Uhazy comes set, airmails that one high and in. 1-1. Mentioned Turconi going to Wake Forest next year, and hopefully he likes the heat and humidity we have here in Uniontown today, because he'll be seeing plenty of that and feeling plenty of that in North Carolina summers. Those are certainly brutal. I was there last month, and a lot of heat and humidity this time of year. That one low and away, 2-1. Nixon looks to deliver the first run of the ball game. Chokes up a bit on that bat. Uhazy keeps the runner honest at second. Kicks and delivers. Fastball high, 3-1. Time is called. And we'll have our first meeting of the ball game between pitcher and catcher and batter and third base coach. There'll be plenty more to follow. So I keep looking at those Blackhawk uniforms, also reminding me of the Oakland A's, in addition to maybe Bell Vernon colors. So nice combination of green, yellow, and white on this hot, humid day. That one fouled off the fence, and it's now 3-2. Big pitch here, only the first inning, but this is a biggie. 3-2. Kick and the delivery upcoming, and here it is from Uhazy. Runners off, and it's foul left side. '89, I believe, as I try to get a look at that gun that's to my left. Ron Popovich here today, and some of the fine folks here at Hutchinson putting on this tournament. 3-2 will do it again. Here's Uhazy's offering. Runners going, and this one smacked into right field, and that one will get down for a base hit. Rounding third, heading for home is Zucchelli. He will score standing up. It's 1-0 Blackhawk, and they deliver. The 2-out, 2-strike RBI single to right for Nixon. 1-0 home team. That puts runners on the corners with 2 outs for Marco Borello. Shortstop number 2, can't help but thinking of Derek Jeter. Shortstop wearing number 2, and he'll look to add on. Blackhawk gets the first inning lead. Woodward's at third. 0-1. The 0-1 from Uhazy, and taking strike 2 is Borello, and that's exactly what Zach Uhazy and Uniontown wanted to see. With another run down at third, another possible run down at third here with 2 out. Off the netting. Check on the runner at first, and back standing is Nixon. Woodward down at third. Check swing, and yes, he did. No appeal is asked for. It's the home plate umpire saying he went. The tag is applied. That's a strikeout, swinging 2 unassisted, and that's the inning. But a run comes home for Blackhawk. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 runners left on, 1 walk, and through 1 to the second. It's Blackhawk 1, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with more baseball action. Legion play on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Ian Edenfield.
And it is Ian Edenfield. As he strides to the plate, number 21. And we begin with the top half of the second. Edenfield comes up. Uniontown, the visiting team today. That's why they're batting in the top halves of innings, if you're wondering. And Blackhawk, the designated home team. Ball 1 to Edenfield. 1-0 Blackhawk in the second. McManus and Petrich to follow. Anyone reaches Burns. It's 1-1. Uniontown had a leadoff single in the first from Kiefer. He was stranded. 2 strikeouts for Turconi. Well, Blackhawk delivered with a 2-strike, 2-out RBI single in the bottom of the first. That curveball up and in, 2-1.
Go, Biggie.
Ready for the 2-1. That one had some impressive movement on it for strike 2. Once again, Turconi playing his college ball at Wake Forest in the ACC. Just be nice to Pitt, that's all I ask. This one is lined down the right field line out of play, and Edenfield found that one down and away. Turconi says yes to his catcher's signs. He delivers a 2-strike pitch. Just missed. Another 3-ball count. We've had a few of those already in this game. It's 3-2.
Hey, 2-1.
Low for ball 4, a leadoff base runner for the second straight inning for Uniontown in the form of a walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 7, Mason McManus.
Brings up the DH today for Uniontown, number 7, Mason McManus. Gets the field off, so we'll try to respond big with the bat today, you would think, and he squares and pulls back, takes strike 1 for the second consecutive inning. Uniontown gets the leadoff runner on and looks to maybe bunt for a hit. Sankovic popped up his bunt back in the first. No bones about it. He squares with an 0-1 count, and it's 0-2. And now we'll see if he decides to square with 2 strikes. Nixon holds on the runner at first. That's Edenfield. Will not square. Swing late and just get a piece of it off the catcher's mask. That one stung. That was close to the hands. Top of the second, 1-0 Blackhawk. That one really shook up McManus. Needs some time. That's a stinger. Even with those wooden bats the players are using. Glad they don't have the aluminum out for this tournament, but even so, that one had some great movement there. That curveball strikes him out. Looking, and down on strikes goes McManus for the first out of the inning. McManus couldn't get the bat off the shoulder there. That's strikeout 3 for Turconi. One away for the catcher, Chad Petrish. Inside corner, strike 1. Turconi getting that inside part of the plate to right-handed batters. Comes set in the stretch. That one broke too much inside, 1-1. That one inside, 2-1 as Turconi gets fancy here this at bat. Has a man on and one out. Middle infielders a double play depth. Swing and a miss, 2-2. A hearty cut from McManus. Check that Petrish. McManus with the strikeout. And down at first is Edenfield. 2-strike pitch. Turconi comes set. Swing and a miss at a fastball. And down on strikes goes Petrish for the second out of the inning. 2 away for Josh Burns.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4, Josh Burns. Burns.
Here's Josh Burns, third baseman, now with 2 outs and a runner on. That's a ball. Uniontown looks to avoid what happened last inning when they had the leadoff man on. Then quickly they were retired in order with 2 strikeouts, and already 4 through 1 2/3 for Turconi. This one is popped up left side. The shortstop goes to his right on the lip of the outfield grass, will make the catch, and that's Borello who squeezes it. So a leadoff base runner stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 walk, 1 left, 2 strikeouts. That's 4 through 2 for Turconi, and through 1.5. It's Blackhawk 1, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with more action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. 5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
And here is John Malagies, the catcher, number 26. He takes a strike from Uhazy, 0-1. Malagies, Gray, and Michael, bottom three in the Blackhawk lineup. They lead 1-0 bottom of the second. Once again, Blackhawk, the home team for this game, not Uniontown, for whatever reason. We were not notified of that until just before the game. Strike two, good movement there from Uhazy, who struck out a man last inning and gave up a run, though, on one hit, an error, and a walk. Uniontown's already stranded two base runners in 2 innings, both leadoff men erased. Kick in to come home. That one's outside, 1-2. Says yes to Petrus's signs, and Uhazy comes set with a 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss inside part of the plate. Down on strikes goes Malagies, and that is strikeout number 2 for Uhazy. One out.
Number 11, Carson Gray.
It is Carson Gray, the center fielder, number 11, hitting 8th. No batting gloves for the right-hand hitter. He squares. Curve in for a strike. Must be a speedster if he's thinking about bunting for a hit. One out, square, and he takes strike 2. Two-strike offering. Uhazy comes set, kicks and delivers, and this one is popped up in a right center field. Novak on his horse over to get it to his left and makes the catch. Novak squeezes it for the second out of the bottom of the second. Brings up left fielder Trent Michael.
Number 18, Trent Michael.
Michael comes up, number 18.
Michael.
To round out the Blackhawk lineup, top of the order on deck, and Tyler Robinson. Uhazy would love a nice 1-2-3 inning after 3 base runners reached in the first. Strike 1. Mixing his pitch as well. That was a fastball. Works quickly. Fastball misses low. Cut and a miss, late swing there. Another fastball fools Michael for strike 2. Kicking the come home, that one high and away. And a good snag by Petrus. Swing and a miss, strike 3, just what Uhazy wanted, just what Uniontown wanted. 3 up, 3 down with 2 strikeouts. He has 3 through 2, does Uhazy, and through 2 to the third. It is Blackhawk 1, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with the top half of the third on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
And welcome back with the top of the third. 1-0 Blackhawk on top of Uniontown. The first batter in the inning is left fielder Tanny Erminio, faces Turconi. That one fisted foul off the netting. Erminio, Kiefer, and Sankovic. Novak, if anyone reaches. Uniontown has had the leadoff runner on both times in both innings here so far and has been unable to convert either one. Four strikeouts already through 2 for Turconi. Delivers off-speed ball 1. Kicking the come home. That one inside and off the hands. That one popped up and drops. The pitcher went out to get it. So does the shortstop. He makes the play and throws it to first in time. So little communication breakdown there between Turconi and the shortstop Borello. But Borello grabs it and throws out Erminio 6-3, 1 away. And Erminio coming up lame as he goes back to the third base dugout. McManus was also in pain earlier off the foul ball that he had off his, not technically off his hands, but it was an inside pitch that he fouled off. We'll see if Erminio's okay, and same with McManus. 1 away for the top of the order, Kiefer, 1 for 1 with a single. The only hit for Uniontown, a base hit to right. That one breaks outside, 1-1. Kiefer, great career at Laurel Highlands, shortstop. Very quick hands, good feet, and nice bat in that leadoff spot as well for the Mustangs. Breaking pitch inside, 2-1. Some cloud cover rolling in, but we should be okay rain-wise. Temperature in the lower 90s today. Nice, hot, humid summer afternoon. Late swing and a foul tip, 2-2 to Kiefer. Uniontown bats top of the third, 1-0 Blackhawk. Kicking the come home from Turconi. That's a fastball, shatters the bat. Slow roller to third, bare hand across the diamond, and the throw is offline. Kiefer will stay at first, get back in time as he made the turn. First broken bat of the afternoon. That one a slow roller down to third. Good bare hand effort, but not in time from Robinson. And Kiefer is 2 for 2.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Travis Sankovic.
Brings up the left-hand hitting Travis Sankovic, who's 0 for 1 with a pop-out. Popped up a bunt attempt in the first, and we'll see if he attempts the bunt again. Kiefer with both of Uniontown's hits here so far in the ball game, and we'll try to bring home a run this time with 1 away. Ball 1 low. Strike at the knees, 1-1 to Sankovic. Turconi keeping Kiefer honest over at first, being held on by John Nixon. Turconi said 1-1. Is grounded right side, past the second baseman, and in the right field, station to station. That's another hit for Uniontown, a single for Sankovic. She's 1 for 2, and it's first and second, one out to bring up Hudson Novak.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11, Hudson Novak.
Novak coming up, the big center fielder, number 11, 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first. As Uniontown has something going here, first and second, one away. Turconi looks at Kiefer, who has a big lead, dances off the bag. 0-1. Novak will try to just put the ball in play here, maybe drive something to a gap. Novak down 0-2. Cleanup hitting Gaze-Bauer on deck. The meat of the Uniontown Legion lineup here with 2 on and 1 out. Throw over to second. Shortstop is over and back in time. Sliding in head first is Kiefer. Borello took the throw. So Kiefer has Turconi's attention. Kiefer with that jersey all dirty. Now here comes the second baseman charging. And off he goes. And we may have a game of pickle here, maybe not. Here comes the throw to the second baseman. Off to third, and that's the tag out there. That goes 1-4-5, and Kiefer was caught there. Thought maybe for a second he would just be tagged out by the pitcher, but we had a game of run down there. Kiefer cannot win. It goes 1-4-5. That is Turconi to Zucchelli, and the tag by third baseman Robinson. So just like that, 2 outs. Sankovic gets to second, but Kiefer erased. Runner at second, 2 outs, and 2 strikes on Novak. Missed. It'll be a golden opportunity. Hate for Uniontown to waste it. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Breaking pitch fouled off the net. Novak will just try to find a gap once again. Has his tying run off of second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Uniontown cannot come up with a run once again. They had 2 on, then Kiefer was picked off. Sankovic to second, and Novak strikes out. He's 0 for 2, and that ends the threat. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. And through 2.5 to the bottom of the third. It's Blackhawk 1, Uniontown nothing. Back after this American Legion baseball tournament action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Quickly back here in the bottom of the third, the first batter, top of the order for Blackhawk, Tyler Robinson, 0 for 1 with a fly out to Herminio and left, and likes to hit that ball the other way. Foul to the left, 0-1. Uniontown comes up empty. They've left 3 men on. Blackhawk had 3 base runners and 1 run in the first, and that's been the difference so far. Uhazy's 0-1 is grounded right side, fair ball past the first baseman. Edenfield ate him up, and rounding first but staying is Robinson. He's 1 for 2. Zach Zucchelli comes up. He walked and scored on the RBI single from Nixon.
Second baseman, number 1, Zach Zucchelli.
It will have to go as an error, so E3. So Robinson actually 0 for 2, but he's on base. That's all that matters. Bunt laid down. Here comes Petrus. Throw to first is in the dirt, but scooped up. And a good play there by Edenfield, who covers the first base bag. 2-3 the putout. So sacrifice, 1 out. Zucchelli gives himself up to advance Robinson.
Michael Turconi.
Small ball employed by Blackhawk. An error, a sac bunt, 1 out, runner at second for Turconi. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to Novak in center. This one off the hands, left side, sliding for it and gloving it, but no throw by Uhazy. That's an infield single, perfectly placed by Turconi. He's aboard. Down to third goes Robinson. There are the corners with 1 out for Jared Woodward.
Right fielder, number 28, Jared Woodward.
Cleanup hitters 0 for 1, reached on the error back in the first. Some wind picks up here. Papers flying around here on press row. Pitch low and dug out by Petrus, 1-0. I think we're okay. Nice to get that breeze on this hot, humid summer afternoon. Temperatures approaching 90 today in South Union Township. Kick in the offering. Got the inside corner, 1-1. One low, 2-1 from Uhazy. So first and second, 1 away. Blackhawk looks to add on up 1-0 here in the third. Uhazy's offering fastball 2-2. Woodward couldn't catch up to that one. That one misses, 3-2. 3-2 on the way from Uhazy. Swing and a miss. Dug out by Petrish, and that's the second out of the inning. A big strikeout from Uhazy that retires Woodward, who's 0 for 2. So first and second, 2 outs now for John Nixon. Nixon played to the only run in the ball game, 1 for 1 with an RBI single back in the first. As the runner Robinson held at second on that infield single by Turconi. Gets his lead, as does Turconi, and a strike taken 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1, Uhazy waits for it. Step off. Low and outside on that fastball, 1-1. Left side, here comes Burns. He fields it, throws to first, and that's the out. And stumbling down the line after he hits first base is Nixon. He gets up and limps off. He appears to be okay, but the 5-3 putout ends the inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 2 left and an error, and a sacrifice bunt. And no runs, though, come away for Blackhawk. Uniontown trails 1-0 as we head to the 4th inning. Back after this with more action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown and Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
We head to the top of the 4th. It is 1-0 Blackhawk on top of Uniontown, and here's the offering from Turconi. It's smacked, but right to the shortstop. It gets by him. Actually only had to go a few steps to his left. A play that he should make, but it gets through his wickets. That's an error on the shortstop, Borello. And a leadoff base runner once again for Uniontown off the bat of Derek Gasebauer. E6. Brings up Ian Edenfield. He reached on a walk and was stranded his first time up back in the second.
Number 21, Ian Edenfield.
So another leadoff base runner for the 3rd time in 4 innings for Uniontown. They've yet to capitalize. Stranding 3. Squares and pops it up. Here comes the catcher who makes the catch. As it gets down to his knees to make the catch, umpire slams into the fence and everyone's okay. So another bunt is popped up. Uniontown could not capitalize there after the leadoff base runner. It's another pop-up 2 and 1 away. That goes as a foul out 2. Good play by Malaguz. One out, runner at first for McManus. The DH is 0 for 1. Much easier said than done, laying some of those bunts down sometimes. Just have to deaden the ball, and Uniontown's popped 2 of them up so far. Let's see. McManus will swing away here and come up empty 0-2. Chad Petrish on deck, and Uniontown once again running into an ace of sorts here in Turconi, who has given up some leadoff base runners but seems to get out of the jam every time. He has so far. Outside 1-2. Comes set, time called. Here comes the 1-2. Turconi is set, kicks and comes home. Runners off, pitch low and away, throw down. Second baseman covers, and the throw on a bounce and sliding in safely with a stolen base is Gaysbauer. Uniontown has another runner in scoring position. Count is 2-2 now. A runner at second, one out. Stolen base goes for Gaysbauer, and all up to McManus to deliver here at the plate. Turconi comes set in the stretch. He kicks and delivers. That one comes in at 67. That off-speed action, high 3-2. Big pitch on the way from Turconi to Mason McManus. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes McManus for the second out of the fourth.
Now batting, the catcher.
6 strikeouts for Turconi through 3 2/3.
Petrus.
All up to the catcher, Chad Petrus, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout of his own back in the second. Uniontown has to eventually start capitalizing on some of these opportunities. Some walks and errors they've left stranded. Outside ball 1. 88 on the gun for the young man going to Wake Forest. You know, you have talent when ACC schools are recruiting you, and we've certainly seen that today. Lively arm, this one popped up a country mile in the air, left side. Third baseman comes over and will make the catch in foul ground. That's squeezed by third baseman Robinson. Another runner stranded for Uniontown out at second. No runs on no hits, a strikeout, 1 left, 1 error. And we head to the bottom of the fourth. It is 1-0 Blackhawk on top of Uniontown. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network. We come back to some U2 here over the PA system. Bottom of the fourth. Pitchers duel, 1-0 Blackhawk, but really it's been all about Uniontown's ineffectiveness. With runners on, they've stranded 4. Now it's up to their defense and pitcher Uhazy. Fastball at 82, 0-1. To number 2, Marco Borello, the shortstop, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-0 Blackhawk. They plated their run in the first. Nixon plated Zucchelli. It's 0-2 now to Borello. Bottom portion of the Blackhawk lineup here in the fourth. Off speed, grounded for a base hit right side. And a leadoff man aboard for Blackhawk and Borello. That's a single. Third hit for Blackhawk.
John Malagies.
John Malagies, the catcher, coming up. He's 0 for 1. He struck out one of the 4 Ks that Uhazy has through 3+, but leadoff man aboard for the second time for Blackhawk. Squares, pulls back, takes 0-1. almost automatic. When a runner gets to first with less than 2 outs or less than 1 out, these guys are squaring. Uniontown has failed a couple of times. Blackhawk succeeded earlier on in the game with a sac bunt from Zucchelli advancing Robinson. Malagese has a 1-1 count. Chokes and squares and takes just off the black, 2-1. Chokes up, squares again, gets it down. Very good bunt in front of the mound and over to first, and the play made by Uhazy that put out goes 1-4. Sacrifice bunt, runner to second with 1 out.
Number 11, Carson Gray.
Some good bunts laid down by Blackhawk. That was a perfect one by Malagese. Goes 1-4, 1 away, and the batter is speedy center fielder Carson Gray. He flew to center his first time. Without batting gloves, he fouls it off the fence. Check did not go, 1-1. Good stop by Petrish, who's a really good defensive catcher from what I've seen in Laurel Highlands during his career and these few games I've caught here in the Legion tournament. Good defensive backstop, keeps the ball off the fence. Uhazy has a 1-1 big leg kick high and in. Now one high and a good frame job, but not good enough, I guess, by Petrish. As it's a 3-ball count to Gray, number 9 hitter on deck, Michael. Blackhawk struck early on in the first with the top of their batting lineup. See if the bottom portion can respond in kind here in the fourth, and a 1-out walk puts 2 on for Trent Michael.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 18, Trent Michael.
Now Kiefer, Petrish, and Uhazy meet on top of the mound. Michael comes up 0 for 1.
I guess I gotta move over this way. Hey, ground ball out here. Let's go. Come on.
Borello's off of second. Gray's off of first. This one is grounded right side down the first base line. Fair ball steps on the bag. Throw to second. Safe. Just not in time. Edenfield came up with the ground ball. Got the out at first. Threw to second. And the tag not applied in time by Kiefer. Very close. But they do get the out of Michael. 3 unassisted. 2 away. Runners at second and third for the top of the order, Tyler Robinson.
Number 23, Tyler Robinson.
And a hit here would play 2.
Robinson.
Big spot for both squads here. Robinson comes up 0 for 2, reached on an error and flew out. Left-hand hitting third baseman. Takes 0-1. Big spot. Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, left sider. Minio towards the line, past the line, and it's in foul ground. Strike 2 on Robinson.
Strike. Come on, Zach. Finish.
So just what Uhazy wanted, 2 quick strikes. He's ahead of Robinson. And the way Uniontown's been hitting, or the lack thereof, against Turconi, you can't afford a base hit here. That would play 2 and put Blackhawk up 3 here in the 4th. Kick in the come home. Foul to the right. Kick in the come home, and this one is roped into right center. Novak's over, so's the right fielder Gaysbauer, and the catch is made. And that ends the inning. A big put out there, just what Uniontown needed to strand 2, as Robinson gave it a ride but flies out to right center. And that's the inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 walk, no errors, and 2 left, and through 4 we head to the 5th. It's Blackhawks still up 1-0 over Uniontown. Back with more action after this right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Thank you for doing a good job. Very perfectly accurate. That's what helps us.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Top of the 5th on the way. It's 1-0 Blackhawk. Uniontown will come up with Josh Burns, Tanny Arminio, and Troy Kiefer. This one off the hands down to first. They have to hustle, and they do. And that's a nice play there made by Turconi and Blackhawk to retire the batter Burns. 3-1, 1 away. Burns is 0 for 2. That went off the fist to the right side, and a rare time Uniontown's leadoff hitter doesn't reach. Arminio's 0 for 1 with a ground out. The speedy left fielder hitting in the 9th spot. 0-1. Turconi's been dealing here, but Uniontown's had plenty of opportunities. Some walks, some errors. That one was wicked, in for a strike. 0-2, 71. That one was dancing. Quickly up ahead, 0-2. Right side, past the pitcher. Second baseman comes in with a bare hand, throws to first and dug out for the out. And a good play by both Zucchelli and the first baseman Nixon. That one goes 4-3. Arminio's retired, 2 outs, and he's 0 for 2. Top of the order, Troy Kiefer.
The leadoff hitter and shortstop, number 5, Troy Kiefer.
Kiefer's had 2 of the 3 Uniontown hits, 2 singles. He's been stranded twice. Slaps that one foul into the dugout right side. On this sun-baked afternoon for Legion baseball. Oh, 1. Right side, weakly grounded to first. Nixon on a knee, has it. Steps on first for the 3 unassisted putout. That's quickly 3 up, 3 down on 3 groundouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, no left. And we're halfway home already through 4.5 to the bottom of the 5th. Still Blackhawk leading Uniontown 1-0 back after this. Legion baseball action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Jim Downey. You can follow the game on Twitter at HS Sports.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahaloff, and White, your bankruptcy crew.
Bottom of the fifth.
Zucchelli.
Blackhawk batting up 1-0 here against Zach Uhazy and Uniontown. And Zach Zucchelli's coming up, the second baseman. Sacrifice bunt and a walk, 0 for 1 with a run. The game's only man to cross home plate was plated by a single from Nixon back in the first. 5 runners left on for Blackhawk, 4 for Uniontown. So one of the major reasons we've had just the 1 run scored so far today. Lack of big plays offensively from both teams. It's quickly 0-2 on Zucchelli, and he grounds this one towards Sankovic, takes a hop to his right, throws to first for the putout, another ground out. That one goes 4-3, 1 away. Brings up the pitcher, Michael Turconi.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 6, Michael Turconi.
Pitching a shutout through 5 innings. Bats from the left side, even though he's a right-hander on the mound. 1 for 2 with a single. Squares, and he will lay it down left side. Here comes the pitcher, Barehand Uhazy, to first. And it can't be dug out by Edenfield, not that it would have mattered. And that's a bunt base hit for Turconi. He's 2 for 3, using his wheels to get down the line and reach, and brings up the cleanup hitter, Jared Woodward.
Now batting the right fielder, number 28, Jared Woodward.
0 for 2, reached on an error and struck out.
Woodward.
We'll see if he bunts. I wouldn't think with 1 away, but see what Blackhawk employs here. He's not going to square, takes outside 1-0. Off the fence to even the count at 1-1. Runners going, and that pitch is deposited right side. So retreating back to first is Turconi. Two strikes on Woodward. Uhazy toys around with his mound opponent, who's over at first, Turconi. Strike 3 called. That one was a pretty one from Uhazy, and buckling the knees of Woodward, he strikes out looking 2 outs.
Number 25.
Backwards K on the card.
Nixon.
2 away for John Nixon. The first baseman has the only RBI of the game. 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Bats with 2 out and takes ball 1. Another check of the runner. Everyone takes a breather, and Uhazy walks around, finds his place on the rubber. In the stretch, he comes set. He will not kick and come home. He throws over that one closer than it maybe should have been, and back safely is Turconi. Another throw over. That one gets past Edenfield, but not far enough for the runner to advance. Uhazy really concerned with his mound opponent over at first. Just one pitch thrown to Nixon. 1-0. Up and in off someone's mask. I think that was the home plate umpire, and down to second standing up. So all that work Uhazy paid attention to for Turconi goes for naught. He's down to second on a wild pitch.
Hey, tough back here, check. Come on, buddy.
Uhazy climbs on top of the rubber once again. 2-0 to Nixon, runner at second. 2 outs, fifth inning. Just 1-0 Blackhawk. Only run scored back in the first. Caught and a miss for strike one. Fastball blew it by him. Right side, down the line, foul. Just a long strike, and just like that, it's even at 2-2. Uhazy battling here against number 5 hitting first baseman Nixon. Turconi's off of second. Kiefer goes over, throw over. Is off the mark, not in time. Just work to the batter here if you're Uhazy with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Big leg kick. Off speed, fouled off the hands. Kick and to come home. This one roped into left field for a base hit, and heading for home is Turconi. Here comes the throw from Herminio. It's on target, but it's high for Petrish, and not in time, sliding in safely. Another 2-out, 2-strike RBI for the second time today. It's a 2-strike, 2-out RBI hit for Blackhawk. This time, it's John Nixon again. Plates Turconi. It's 2-0 Blackhawk.
Marco Borrello.
Down to second on the throw is Nixon. Throw was high and strong from Herminio, but sliding in time was Turconi. So a good day for Nixon. Nixon and Turconi have been the MVPs for Blackhawk so far by far. Two outs, runner at second, just like a few moments ago. And here's Marco Borrello. Takes in, but a strike call. Borrello's 1 for 2 with a single. And we will have more meetings. Petrish won't go out. But Borrello talks it over with his manager. Two 2-0 lead feels like even more for Uniontown, even more of a deficit for them because of their lack of offense and really their lack of situational offense. They've had leadoff runners reach 3 times, but can't plate any of them. Turconi racking up the strikeouts as well on the mound. This one off the fence.
You're welcome.
Two strikes on Borrello. Breaking ball inside. Kick in to come home with 2 strikes. Fastball low, it's 2-2. Looks to second and delivers off speed, off the netting. Really good at bat for Marco Borrello with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Uhazy battling, and Looks to only give up one run this inning. And just like that, from 0-2 to 3-2. Good takes by Borello. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner will be taking off from second. And he does. Off the netting. Great job by the number 2 wearing shortstop. Always invokes thoughts of the captain, Derek Jeter. This is a Jeter-like at bat as he crowds the plate, does Borello. Fouled off. It would really be a Jeter at bat if he had a slap single to right. It's prototypical Derek. Steps in again, crowds the plate, 3-2. Uhazy set, checks, kicks, comes home, runner off, and foul again. Staying alive would be the appropriate phrase that comes to mind here. We'll do it again. Kicks and comes home. Strike 3 called. Great breaking pitch there and got the knees to buckle from Borello. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Uhazy. Strands 1, but a run comes home on 2 hits. No errors. We head to the 6th inning. It's now Blackhawk 2, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with the 6th inning of play on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Blackhawk 2, Uniontown 0.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Quickly back, top of the 6th, and Uniontown. This is their inning, as Jerry was telling me, and I agree with him. Turconi looks to put up another 0. Uniontown's had their opportunities, but keep coming up empty with leadoff base runners via walk and hit and error. They're down 2-0 here in the 6th. The batter is left-hand hitting Travis Sankovic. 1-1. Sankovic is 1 for 2 with a single. He popped up a bunt attempt back in the first. Hudson Novak and Derek Gaysbauer follows, and Ian Edenfield, if anyone reaches. 2-1. Three and 1. Good eye by Sankovic to get well ahead in the count. Getting leadoff men on has not been the issue for Uniontown. It's been scoring them, and have yet to do that. But Sankovic looks to get on again. Another leadoff hitter to first, but right now it's full at 3-2 as he cuts and misses. Kicking the come home from Turconi. Strike three called on the inside corner. Good battle back from the man on the mound to free Sankovic, who's 1 for 3. 1 out for Novak.
The center fielder, number 11, Hudson Novak.
And 7 strikeouts through 5 1/3 for Turconi. And of the games I've seen, it's Travis Holman and Michael Turconi. Some great pitching talent here in this Legion tournament. Those have been the 2 best. Holman from Ambridge, who was just absolutely filthy with the fastball and the breaking stuff. This one breaks, and it's grounded right side. Second baseman to his left. Leisurely throw to first. 4-3, 2 outs. That's Zucchelli to retire the batter Novak, who's 0 for 3. 2 away for Gaysbauer.
Now batting the right fielder, number 23, Derek Gaysbauer.
Gaysbauer in right field today, and he's 0 for 2, but he did steal a base. He reached on an error by the shortstop. And it's 0-1. Another fastball blows past a Uniontown batter. And just like that, 0-2. It's a really talented Uniontown lineup as well. Mostly players from Laurel Highlands High School, and all the success they've had recently. Coach D. Barry and staff, but running into some good pitching in this Legion tournament. Kicking the come home, 2 strikes. That's strike 3 called. One of the quickest half innings I've seen in quite some time. 3 up, 3 down, 2 looking strikeouts. The ground down, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left, and through 6 to the 7th. It is Blackhawk 2, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with more action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 2-0 Blackhawk. Blackhawk, the home team, so we're not going to the 7th yet. Bottom of the 6th, and it's 0-1. Here's the catcher, Malagies. He's 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. It's a beautiful bunt, too. I love a good bunt. Goes right back to the pitcher, Uhazy. Malagies, Gray, Michael. Blackhawk up 2 in the home half of the 6th. Late kick. Curve in for a strike, 0-2. Another one, almost identical to the last pitch. This one into right center, shallow, and sliding and trapping that ball is Novak, but that's a leadoff single for Malagies. He's 1 for 2 on base for the first time. Brings up Carson Gray, who walked his last time.
Fielder, number 11, Carson Gray.
Hit number 6 for Blackhawk. Squaring. Fouls it right side. That was a poke by Gray. Oh and 1. He'll square again. Takes a ball past Petrus to the backstop and down to second. We'll go Malagies. He's at second with nobody out. Wild pitch. Another opportunity for Blackhawk to extend this lead. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. He squares again, and he'll dead on the ball right side. Here comes the first baseman, Edenfield Asenkovich, covering for the out. Sacrifice goes 3-4, 1 away. Runner down to third. For Trent Michael.
The left fielder, number 18, Trent Michael.
Michael's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Uniontown obviously not conceding. Infield comes in on the grass. 0-1. So if Blackhawk wants a run here, he's got to put the ball in the outfield, that being Michael. Watch the squeeze. He does square, and here it comes back to Uhazy. He bobbles it. No play at home. And the suicide squeeze works. Ball bunted right back to Uhazy. He couldn't handle it, and the run comes home. Malagy scores. The suicide squeeze works. They're whooping and hollering in the Blackhawk dugout. It's 3-0. One of my favorite plays in baseball, and Blackhawk
The third baseman, number 20,
works it to perfection.
Robinson.
3-0 Blackhawk here. 1 on, 1 out for Robinson. To give Michael that RBI. This one is hit a country mile to left towards the liner. Minio dives. It's a fair ball. Rounding second, heading for third is Michael. Robinson will head for second. The run will now round third, heading for home, and the throw to third, not in time. Another run comes home, that in the form of Trent Michael. It's 4-0. And once again, Tyler Robinson, the left-hand batter, slaps the ball to left field for the third time today, and he gets an RBI triple to make it 4-0. And a crooked number put up for Blackhawk, and the way Uniontown's bats have been quieted today, 4 may be more than enough.
Second baseman, number 1, Zach Zucchelli.
Runner at third, 1 out. Zucchelli's up 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. And this one back to Uhazy. Play at the plate. Tag applied. And there's the out. So Uniontown converts there. That's a 1-2 put out to retire Robinson. Fielder's choice, Zucchelli to first. 2 away. And a good job by Uhazy and Petrish, that battery, to make sure another run didn't come home. Brings up Turconi. Pitching a shutout, has 2 hits and a run. Blackhawk is free swinging here, and that one fouled off. Now a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th for the designated home team today, Blackhawk. One high. In the dirt, blocked by Petrish. He will not throw down, heading into second, standing up is Robinson. So runner at second, 2 outs. Three and 1. Another ball to the outfield would play to run. As Turconi waggles the bat. Free swinging on 3-1. Now it's 3-2. Come set. Uhazy looks back at second and delivers, and another ball slapped foul to the left. Both Robinson and Turconi, those left-hand batters, seem to like to hit the ball the other way to the left side. 3-2 is right back to you, Hayes. A great play. That's a web gem over to first and didn't even have to move, but still a nice play made on the comebacker. 1-3, that goes the inning, but 2 runs come home on a couple of hits and a man left. Now through 6 to the 7th, it is now 4-0 Blackhawk on top of Uniontown. Back with more after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
2 runs on 2 hits with 1 error and 1 runner left on base. After 6, Blackhawk 4, Uniontown nothing.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Ian Edenfield.
Good.
Edenfield.
Top of the 7th. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupé on the South Union Township Sports Network as we head to the 7th inning. Ian Edenfield stepping in, number 21. He will face Turconi, who's pitched 6 strong shutout innings, and Blackhawk put up 2 last inning to go up 4-0. As the sun bakes us down here at Schiffbauer Field on this hot, humid July afternoon. 0-1 to Edenfield, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a foul out. 0-2. That one caught the outside corner. Kick in the come home. Foul right side. Two-strike offering. Breaking pitch is slapped foul left side. Edenfield, McManus, and Petrish. Anyone reaches Josh Burns for Uniontown. Uniontown dugout encouraging the batter Edenfield, but he takes outside and away 1-2, or outside and high. Outside and away, I guess the same thing. Here's Trecconi, comes set, he kicks in, delivers the 2-strike pitch just off the black, 2-2. Kicking the come home. Check swing, did he go? The appeal, he did not, says the first base umpire. It's 3-2.
All right, this is full count. Come on, come on,
Big pitch, Uniontown would love another leadoff base runner. And they'll get one, low and in, ball 4. Down to first goes Edenfield for the second time.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 17.
And the pitcher will bat for himself. Zach Uhazy for the first time. Uhazy will come up and bat for himself in place of the DH McManus. McManus was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, and Uhazy will bat for himself, I suppose, here in the number 6 spot. Leadoff walk, nobody out. Gets his lead, Nixon holds him on. Very late cut there, 0-1. Uhazy hasn't held the bat in his hand until just now all day today, so thinking he may be cold. He's given up 4 runs through 6 innings of work on the mound. He's behind 0-2. Checks on the runner, comes set in the stretch, does Trecconi. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 3, Uhazy down on 3 pitches for the first out of the bottom half, the top half of the 7th. I should say 1 away for Chad Petrus.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Chad Petrus.
0 for 2 with a strikeout and a foul out to third. Still off of first is Edenfield. Broken bat, right side. Here comes the pitcher. Trecconi gloves it. Will flip on to first to Nixon for the out. Easy goes at 1-3 for the second out. Petrus is 0 for 3. And down to second goes Edenfield. Kind of works as a sacrifice. Now 2 outs for Josh Burns.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Josh Burns.
Burns 0 for 2. Just 3 hits collected by Uniontown, 2 of them singles off the bat of Troy Kiefer, and a single in the third for Travis Sankovic. Edenfield's off of second. Second baseman charges and stops. Trecconi delivers inside. One-0. Fastball finds the strike zone, 1-1. Ball in the right hand, comes set with the glove out of the stretch, checks on the runner at second, delivers, and a late swing and a miss, 1-2. As Burns looks to deliver and at least give Uniontown a run in this ball game and avoid a possible shutout getting late early out there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Caught and a miss. That's the inning. Another strikeout. Burns 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts for Ciccone. He's had 7 shutout innings and has pitched a gem of a ball game. Uniontown can't deliver on the leadoff base runner. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 left. Time to stretch. Bottom of the 7th. It's Blackhawk 4, Uniontown nothing. Back after this with more action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The right fielder, Lucas Boyle.
We are back, bottom of the 7th. 4-0 Blackhawk. They'll bat. Some defensive changes. We'll get to those in just a bit. Uhazy delivers. Foul to the right, 0-1. The new right fielder is Lucas Boyle, number 2. Gaze-Bauer was out there in right. Now Boyle. So he comes off the bench to end this game. Kick and the pitch, and this one is smacked in the air to left field. This one carrying, and that one is gone, a home run. That one kept going and going and gone. Jared Woodward off the scoreboard. That's a dinger. It's 5-0. Thought the one had a chance off the bat, and it certainly did as it exits the ballpark. That's the cleanup hitter, Jared Woodward. First home run of the ball game. His first hit makes it 5-0. That could be the nail in the hypothetical coffin for Uniontown. Hit number 8 as well for Blackhawk. Out hitting Uniontown 8-3. Now John Nixon, who has 2 RBIs of his own today, 0-1. Smacked left side, gloved by Burns across the diamond. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag at infield. He can't keep the toes on first. That's an infield. I guess we'll have to call that a throwing error on Burns. Nonetheless, he's aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Marco Borrello.
Either way, hit or error, another runner aboard with no outs for Marco Borrello. From the stretch, Uhazy bunts it foul. That one fouled off the fence and caught by Borrello. Uhazy comes set, kicks and delivers, swinging away, and coming up empty is Borrello. That's strike 3 for the first out. Borrello struck out for the 3rd time, 1 for 4. Brings up John Malagies.
Now pitching, the catcher, number 26, John Malagese.
A single and a run scored for Malagese with a strikeout and a sac bunt. Catcher steps in. One and 0. Fastball finds the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Uhazy comes set, takes his time, down 5-0 here in the 7th. Off speed, cut and a miss. Malagese down in the count, 1-2. Some action down the right field line, and that, I guess, makeshift bullpen for Blackhawk. Cut and a miss, and strikeout number 2 in the inning. Malagese down on strikes. Uhazy gets the K. 2 outs for Carson Gray. Gray's 0 for 2 with a ground out, a fly out, and a walk. Time called. Uhazy will look to go through 7 here. Needs one more out. Has given up 5 runs on 8 hits. And a home run by Jared Woodward earlier this inning off the scoreboard and left. Throw over. Uhazy again throws over and checks on Nixon to no avail. Edenfield holding him on. Oh and 1. Kick in the come home. Off speed popped up on the infield. Petrish throws off the mask, but Uhazy says he has it, and he can catch it in foul ground. Overran the ball. That's just a strike. I think the first base coach wondering why the batter Graydon run down the line there. That easily could have dropped in fair territory, but luckily for him, just a strike. Kick and the come home. Swing and a miss, and striking out the side is Zach Uhazy. Gets 3 punch-outs, but does give up a home run and error behind him. A run on a hit and error. 1 left, 3 strikeouts, and with that Woodward home run, he makes it to the 8th inning, 5-0 Blackhawk. And we will play on after this. Blackhawk up 5 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Back with the top of the eighth, 5-0 Blackhawk, and for the first time in this game, Lucas Boyle bats. He's in the spot previously occupied by Tanny Arminio. He's now in right field, number 2. 0-1. Turconi still out there pitching a shutout through 7+. Blackhawk up 5-0. A home run by Woodward. A couple of RBI hits for John Nixon. And Turconi's pitching have been the difference in this one. Uniontown has left 5 on, only with 3 hits. Breaking ball, strike 1 and 2. Up an in-check swing, did he go? The appeal, he did not.
They'll stay. They'll try to save.
Kick in the pitch from Turconi. Fastball, strike 3 called. Another K. Freezes Boyle. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And 1 out. Uniontown now down to their last 5 outs. Top of the order brings up Troy Kiefer. He's 2 for 3. He's been more than half of the Uniontown offense. 2 of their 3 hits.
Troy Kiefer.
2 singles for him. Inside, ball 1. Kicking the pitch, that one's low. 2-0. Strike called at the letters, 2-1. Catcher sets up inside. This one bat to ball, popped up right side. Calling off the first baseman is the pitcher. Turconi makes the catch in fair territory. Pop out 3, and Kiefer retired. He's 2 for 4 on the day. 2 outs. 2 away for Travis Sankovic. He's 1 for 3.
Second baseman, number 1, Travis Sankovic.
Sankovic steps in. Uniontown has 4 outs to go, down 5. Just can't get the offense going. They've stranded too many leadoff base runners, haven't taken advantage of some of the walks and errors committed by Blackhawk, and Blackhawks offense doing just enough with some timely hitting early in the ball game. It's 1-1. Grounded left side, shortstop will try to backhand it, can deep in the hole, and that's a 2-out opposite field single to left for Sankovic. He is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. That increases the hit total for Uniontown. Now they have 4. 2 for Kiefer, 2 for Sankovic. That's it offense-wise. But here's Hudson Novak, Guerrero for 3 for him with 2 strikeouts. Off of first is Sankovic, coming set. And the pitch, it's 0-1. Just like that, 0-2. Turconi comes set, catcher sets up outside. Pitch outside, the throw down, second baseman covers, the tag applied, out call there. That's the way the day's been for Uniontown. Sankovic caught stealing 2-4. Good throw by Malagese down to the second baseman covering Zucchelli. That ends the frame. No runs, a hit, none left. No walks, 1 strikeout through 7.5. It is 5-0 Blackhawk. Back with more on the South Union Township Sports Network.
After the top of the 8th, Blackhawk 5, Uniontown 0. Get your 50-50.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Fielder, number 18, Trent Michael.
Welcome back, bottom of the 8th. 5-0 Blackhawk, and what will most likely be their last at bat, you would think, but if you're a Uniontown fan, you hope not. That one's low, ball 1 to Trent Michael. Michael has reached once on a fielder's choice, came around to score. Takes 2-0. Robinson, Zucchelli to follow. Anyone reaches Turconi at the top of the order. The new pitcher, by the way, is number 10, right-hander Greg Lancaster. So that closes the book on Uhazy. Goes 7, gives up 5. 8 hits. And will most likely be given the L. The win will go to Turconi, of course, who has a shutout through 8. He's given up just 4 hits. Besides for Kiefer and Sankovic, no offense to speak of for Uniontown. 3-1 is in the air to center. Novak comes in apace and will make the catch easily for the first out of the inning. Michael is retired.
Number 6, Michael Turconi. Turconi. Tyler Robinson. Robinson.
It is Tyler Robinson. Oh, and 1. Off speed, that finds the strike zone quickly. 0-2 to Robinson, who's been on base 2 times, and he's reached on an error and has an RBI triple to left field. Back in the 6th, he loves to slap that ball the other way. At least he has a lot tonight. As does Michael Turconi, the other left-hand batter in this Blackhawk order. Slapped the ball the other way multiple times in this game. It's 2-2. Lancaster, right side over to get it. Edenfield stumbles, throw to the covering pitcher, and they get the out. Good teamwork there as Edenfield stumbled, but recovered. Good cover by the pitcher Lancaster. 3-1, 2 away
Now batting
for Zucchelli.
Number 1, Zach Zucchelli.
Zucchelli has walked and scored as a sacrifice bunt. And has grounded out a couple more times. Lancaster, 0-1.
Well, right now, sports is still covering 23. We get out of the 3 people at a very limited string.
Quick meeting between the batter, Zucchelli, and his third base coach. Two and one. Kick in the pitch. This one fouled off to the netting, and 2 strikes on the batter, Zucchelli. Kicking the pitch from Lancaster off speed, swing and a miss, good pitch, and a 1-2-3 inning. A strikeout, a ground out, a fly out ends the frame. But still all Blackhawk on top of Uniontown to the top of the 9th. It's 5-0. Back after this with the conclusion of this ball game on the South Union Township Sports Network.
After 8, Blackhawk 5, Uniontown 0.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Hudson.
Last wraps for Uniontown. Plenty of work to do. Down 5-0, top of the 9th. And who else but Turconi on the mound. Looking for that complete game shutout. 3 outs away. It's foul to the right. No word as to his exact pitch count down here behind home plate, but he has certainly thrown quite a few through 8. He's given up 4 hits, no runs. Faces the heart of the Uniontown lineup. That one up and in. Kicking the come home to the batter, Hudson Novak. It's fouled off. 2 strikes. Novak, Boyle, or Gaze-Bauer Edenfield, I should say. Boyle batting in that 9 spot, but replaced Gaze-Bauer defensively. So Gaze-Bauer still on deck. Ian Edenfield, anyone reaches after him, it's Zach Uhazy, who came into bat for McManus. Off speed, swing and a miss. And down on strikes goes Novak for the first out.
Now batting a left fielder, number 23, Derek Gaze-Bauer.
That is strikeout number 12, by the way, through 8 1/3 for Turconi, who inches closer to that complete game shutout victory. 4-hitter, breaking ball strike. Another great pitch, perfectly placed, 0-2. Fastball off the net. kick and the come home. Swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout number 13. 2 outs, and Uniontown down to their final out of the ball game in the form of Ian Edenfield.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 21, Ian Edenfield.
Edenfield has popped out and walked twice, 0 for 1. Last hope for Uniontown to try to avoid the shutout. 0 and 1. Cut and a miss, 0 and 2, and down to their final strike is Ian Edenfield and Uniontown. 5-0 Blackhawk, the complete game shutout victory in grasp for Turconi, who delivers a ball, bounces in front of home plate, rolls out to the infield grass. Uniontown certainly had their chances, as mentioned before, but couldn't capitalize on a lot of leadoff base runners. Just those 4 hits, all the offense off the bat of the top 2 hitters in the lineup, Kiefer and Sankovic. This one grounded right side. Slow roller to Nixon, who will flip to the covering pitcher, Turconi. That's the out. 3-1, that's the ball game. A complete game shutout win for Michael Turconi with 13 strikeouts and just 4 hits between 2 players for Uniontown. That's the game. Your final score, Blackhawk 5, Uniontown nothing. A shutout victory for the Legion squad from Blackhawk. It is a technical road game for them, or a technical home game for them. They are the road team, though, playing Uniontown here at Hutchinson. They came in and played very well and had a home run from Jaron Woodward. Also a RBI triple for Tyler Robinson, 2 RBI hits for John Nixon. That was the difference, and Uniontown just couldn't capitalize, stranding base runners, officially stranding 6 and striking out 13 times. A complete game shutout victory for Michael Turconi. The loss goes to Zach Uhazy. And once again, your final score today, Blackhawk 5, Uniontown nothing. Today's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vern, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and their fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk along with Jerry Dupay. Thanks so much for watching and listening. This has been a presentation of the American Legion Baseball Tournament 2017 here at Hutchinson, a South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Your final score, Blackhawk 5, Uniontown nothing. So long, everybody, on the South Union Township Sports Network.